Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my dress up, darling. Sorry that I looked down as soon as I started the video. I clicked record, started to introduce it, immediately had two thoughts. One is that oh, my phone just lit up. Was it something important? And two was, did I write down the title on my notes? And so I just started the video, looked here. Anyway, we are doing some my dress up, darling, today. I'm recording this super late at night. I should be going to bed right now. Instead, I'm going to record this before bed. So that I have less work to do tomorrow. But I mean, lately I have been quite behind, which is not good. I mean, yesterday or today, the day that I'm recording this, there were some videos that went up late because I've been quite behind on work. Yeah, this is gonna be a late video that I'm recording right now, but I'm excited because I love my dress up, darling, so much. So this is gonna be a wonderful way to end my day. But as soon as I'm finished recording this video, I'm getting right into bed. So anyway, let's just jump right into the episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Let's jump into this. My Dress Up Darling Season 2, Episode 6. I've been getting TikToks recently of this singer doing this song. There's one where she was in a park or something, just singing the song a cappella, or a little bit of it, and she's so cute. I'll make it happen no matter what with these two hands. It's not quite rainbow. They say... I might talk about it later. Yeah. Can you? Just a casual lifesaver here. Okay, this girl's awesome. What did they say her name was? Sarah? Sarah? I love her voice. Okay. That's right. I've heard about this. It seeps into the... it drinks the water. She's awesome. Yeah, you did. Yeah, Sarah. She's so cute. Her voice is so great. It's so good. Oh. Oh. My heart. Everyone's happy to help. This is a good arc, him learning to rely on people more. It's nice. Holy shit. Festival. Oh my god, the haunted house. She looks so cute. I mean, she always looks cute. Oh, these people are so great. Look at the animation of her taking off her clothes. It's crazy. She's all in. Oh my god, look at her eyes. You could have showed me that and told me that was a different character and I maybe would have believed you. Oh, that rainbow rose looks great. Is everyone gonna watch? He doesn't want people to watch. Oh my god, they're gonna be there. There's gonna be so many people. Aww. It's so cute that they want to watch though, even though it's bad for him. Oh, everyone wants to see it. I think it's so cute that they want to see it, even though it's horrible. Well, because they specifically, they're here to see you. Oh, poor Gojo. Can he do this in front of everyone? Look at the contacts in. Is she gonna like pick up on this and like send people out? You know? Yeah, there's a lot of pressure for him. Just focus on me. Look into my eyes. Just focus on her. Nobody else is there. Lock in. Oh, he's locking in. Oh, the animation's good. I know it's only a small thing, but yeah, the animation's good. Look at this. You have to start with a kiss on the lips. You get in the characters. It's funny because he's like kind of the protagonist of this show, but he sees himself as a supporting character. But I mean, she is on all the promo materials and stuff, so in that way he is supporting. Oh, that focused face. I love this music. Gotta put it on a real person. On her real soft lips, especially when you're used to doing it on a doll that doesn't have soft lips. It's just, I imagine, quite hard. Here we go. Oh my gosh, everyone's in awe. Look at that girl. Of course, Marin's rocking it. That expression. Aww. I mean, it's fair. This is how you really feel. I like him like adding her fingers as something, especially since like he was describing her face and then he remembers her fingers. Oh, she's so beautiful because he doesn't call things beautiful, right? Yeah. Awesome. God, man. Oh. Holy shit. I love the class being involved. It's like, doesn't really fit the cosplay. The poses are great. Whoa! Holy fuck! Oh, this is awesome. Damn! Kiss her. Oh, and this girl kind of looks like the main character in Prezhouse, right? I loved the little rap bit in there. That was so cool. I like that they're making sure to give Gojo his props as well. They go on a karaoke again? Who cares? What the hell? He's always trying to find a reason that he doesn't deserve it. Oh, he's a little popular guy. Oh my god, Noah's singing again? Yep. I love this woman so much. This looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, just recharge your introvert batteries. I get it. I totally get it. I need to do that sometimes. Her little pigtails are adorable. Oh yeah, remembering that. The most sexually charged moment in their relationship. Ah, stupid fucking rigged piece of shit. Fuck you. How much money did he spend on that? Yeah. Oh. Oh. No, so cute. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. No! Just tell this dude that you only want to do it with Gojo, at least for one. Do some with the group, but then just do some with those two. That's the way you gotta do it. Oh, poor Marin. The ED music. She's not even in it. It's just the dudes. Oh. Kawaii, kawaii. Man, I got emotional several times in this episode. I loved this episode, dude. Oh, this episode. I mean, this show just gives me those feelings so consistently. Just that excitement, that love, that adoration. I love it. I love this show, man. I feel like I'm just trying to think of like my favorite romances of all time, like my favorite romance anime out there. And I think if I'm thinking about it, if I had to choose a top 3 right now, and I mean, keep in mind, there's gonna be some recency bias in here with this because I just watched an episode that made me feel a lot. But I think my top 3, if I was to choose my top 3, would be Kaguya-sama, Blue Box, and this. And when I say Blue Box, I'm talking about the manga. I mean the anime as well. The anime is like incredible, but the anime has I've read all the manga so far, so like I'm taking into account everything that's happened there, as opposed to the anime's only covered like, I don't know, a quarter of that. But I you know, Blue Box is very special to me. Kaguya-sama, I mean, that's just an incredible show back to front all the time. And then this, I mean, like this, but this is like, if I'm just going off of, I don't know, I'm trying to justify it in my head, and also I want to see like what romance shows I've seen, just to make sure that is how I feel. Like I've seen Apothecary Diaries, which is kind of a romance show ish. I'm scrolling through a list of anime that I've seen right now and just seeing what stands out as romance anime. I've seen Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. I've seen Komi Can't Communicate. I've seen hold on. There's gotta be some more. I've seen Suzume. Whoa, Suzume has an English name, Sparrow's Door Tightening. I didn't know that. I've seen, I mean, if I say Suzume, I've also seen Your Name and Weathering with You. What else have I seen? This is cool to go through all these. Kaguya-sama, of course. Tomo-chan is a girl, of course. I've seen, still scrolling. Some of these, I'm like trying to convince myself in my head if they're romance anime or not. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I've seen that. I've seen A Silent Voice. I've seen, I said Your Name already, so I don't need to say that again. I've seen Fruits Basket. Wow, I've seen quite a decent amount. I've seen My Senpai is Annoying. I've seen like man, there's more. Hold on, I'm still going through them. I've seen Girlfriend, if that counts. I've seen Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, if that counts. If you will allow me to have that one as like a romance show, which I feel like it kind of is. At least the start of the show is. I've seen Horimiya. This is, I mean, I'm so deep into this, I just need to keep going. I've seen Toradora. I've seen Chihaya Furu. Oh, Chihaya Furu's up there, honestly. That's one of my faves. I said Kaguya-sama, right? I've seen Adachi and Shimamura. I'm probably getting towards the end. I've seen Given. Given's pretty fucking good. I've seen Rent a Girlfriend. That's not making my top 3. I've seen Beastars. This is quite a lot. It's quite a lot. I'm still scrolling, but I'm almost to the end, I think. I'm starting to see like anime that I feel like I was taken in towards the start of my journey. I've seen Penguin Highway. I don't think that was a romance, but it was a long time ago that I saw that, so I can't quite remember. And I'm at the end of the list. I feel like there is actually a few more that I've seen that aren't even on that list, but yeah, anyway. So that was me going through the romance anime that I've seen. And I think after looking at all of those, I mean, there was still some good ones in there that I wasn't considering, but I still think My Dress Up Darling makes my top 3. This show is so special. So in this episode, they were talking about the 1,000 yen rose, and I think they said this last episode as well, like the rainbow rose would be 1,000 yen, and they kept saying it like as if that was a big obstacle. Is that big a deal, paying 1,000 yen for a rose? Is that like a big deal? Because like 1,000 yen for a rose in AUD, Australian currency, I'm gonna guess that's like $19. Let me see. Yen to AUD. I'm gonna guess it's $19. Maybe it'll be like in the 20s. Who knows? 1,000 yen. Oh no, 1,000 yen is just $10. I think I overestimated how bad the Australian dollar was. Like I thought the Australian dollar was gonna be. Oh no, I guess no, the other way around. Whatever. I got the currencies wrong on my head. But $10. So I overshot it. But yeah, it's like $10. So, like, is it really that big a deal to pay $10? I mean, they like clearly, Gojo did that claw machine thing over and over again. He probably spent like $8 or $9 on that claw machine, I would guess. Just like trying to get that thing for her, you know? I'm sure karaoke, going out to doing karaoke and, you know, buying food like they've been doing and stuff. I'm sure that all costs a decent amount. Like, if the Rainbow Rose was that vital, I feel like it's worth it, you know? They ended up spending $200 on a rose, but then how much was the food coloring or whatever that they got? I mean, they might have just had it around already. But like, you know, let's say that was like another 300 or 400 yen. You're already like 700 or 800, and you did most of the work, and it's not a real rainbow rose when you could just get like a real rainbow rose. I don't know. I just feel like they were saying it as if it was way more money. I feel like if they were saying like, oh, it was 10,000 yen, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense that you're not gonna pay that. but they just kept saying it was 1,000 yen. Now I'm second guessing myself. They did say 1,000 yen, right? Let me see. Alive, yeah. Well, to be fair to them, they did say over 1,000 yen. So like maybe it's a decent amount more. But like I feel like you would say, if it was like I don't think you'd say if it's 4,000 yen, I don't think you'd say over 1,000 yen. I think you'd say it's like 4,000 yen, or it's almost 5,000 yen, or something like that. I think that's how you'd phrase it. So over 1,000 yen tells me it's like at most 2,000 yen. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's just a thing that they were saying in this episode that I was like, I don't know. I feel like you should just go out and buy a real rainbow rose, especially since it seems to be taking like a lot of your time and effort. Which at this point you got to be spending that time and effort on other stuff. And I mean, if you're really strapped for cash, I mean, I know they probably don't want to do this, but you could just get like 9 other people from the class and say, hey, can we have 100 yen each? I think people would be glad to do that for the rainbow rose, but that's a hard thing to ask people. I think it's hard to like crowdfund something, but it's like 100 yen each. Like everyone give me $1. It's nothing, you know. But I loved Seda in this episode. She was such a great character. First of all, I love her introduction into the episode, because here it is. They're talking whatever about something, and then Sarah is just like, she's not even on the screen in the version. That's how like understated it is. Like, I'll do a full thing. There you go. You can see her like just on the side there. That's how they introduce her character into the scene. I think that's so great. It's so funny to introduce a character like that, because she's so understated. But I loved her voice actress. Like, I loved her so much, I want to look up who it is. I know I'm looking up a lot in this in this right now. I'm in kind of a good mood right now. Oh, there's a lot of characters named Sarah, apparently. I thought maybe I could search the name Sarah, and it would just pop up, but maybe not. Kasai? Is that who she is? Yeah, Sarah Kasai. She's voiced by Shion Wakayama, and Shion Wakayama is Momo's voice actress in Dandadan. I don't watch Dandadan in Japanese, but that's crazy. Takina in Licorice Recoil. Okay. Yeah. I'm very attached to her then. Takina in Licorice Recoil was incredible and a great voice. You can watch my Licorice Recoil reactions on this channel if you want. Go back and there's some of the earlier reactions that I did. She's Shizuka in Mushoku Tensei. Yep. I remember her. And then, you know, some other characters, but not crazy things that I am super familiar with. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so she's a great voice actress, and that's she just did so awesome with this character. I loved it so much. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I loved the makeup scene. Like, he's getting so nervous, and then he like thinks about how determined she is, and how you know how confident she was, and he sort of like borrows that confidence, and he takes it in, and then focuses in on doing it properly. And they even had like flashes to him painting the makeup on the doll, and it's like he's just going into the motions, you know. He's doing what he normally does, which is like locking in, which I feel like if you do this sort of thing, you would get used to locking in like that. I feel like if he is, you know, doing really intricate doll work, painting the makeup on the dolls or whatever late at night often, I feel like, you know, a big part of it would just be like zoning out and focusing, especially since it seems like he doesn't do it while like listening to things or watching things. Like for me, when I do tasks that, you know, that are kind of repetitive, like editing videos or making thumbnails for my videos and stuff, I will often have a podcast playing or a video playing on my other monitor or something along those lines. You know, same with driving. When I'm driving, I have podcasts playing in my car or whatever. Just something else to focus on so that I can kind of zone out in the while like doing the task, right? But it seems like when we cut to him, he's just like doing it alone in a room, in a quiet room. And so he's got to just like lock in and zone in. So yeah, it was cool seeing that in the makeup scene. There was some great animation in this whole episode, this entire episode. I loved the performance. The little rap performance that she did, that Marin did on stage, was amazing. Like that whole rap section kind of blew me away, especially since it wasn't like overly produced or anything. It was just like it sounded just like pure voice actress. Like they just got the voice actress to do that little performance. You know, they would have put a little effect on her voice to make it sound like it's coming through a microphone or whatever, but other than that, it sounded like it was just her raw vocals, and she was just amazing, you know, as opposed to like being like a studio recording of whatever. Obviously they are in a studio recording lines, but you know what I mean. It didn't sound like they produced a song, and just sounded like the voice actress just singing, which was really cool. I liked that a lot. And then there was the moment where he's like looking at her and he's like realizing that she's beautiful, which is a really cool thing because I think he hasn't said that to her consciously before, right? The one moment I remember is him calling her beautiful when they're on the train or whatever, but he's like half asleep. He doesn't really know what he's saying, and I don't think he remembers saying it. But now he was looking at her and consciously going, oh my god, I've only ever gotten this feeling of beauty one other time, and that's looking at the dolls. So I know I find her beautiful. I also just find it really nice. This is like a strange thing to find nice, maybe, but I said it in the episode. He's describing like her big eyes, her soft lips or whatever, like describing the features of her face, and then he moves to like her fingers, right? And the reason I find that sweet is because I feel like describing someone's face, you're always looking at their face, and it tends to be a signifier of beauty a lot of the time, someone's facial features. But I feel like when you really like someone, there's also tends to be other things you notice about them, you know? And I feel like it's often that, like women will compliment men on their hands, which I've like, especially when being in a relationship, whatever, I've been complimented on my hands before. But I also like women's hands as well. Like I think they can look really nice. And I just like kind of appreciate that detail in the episode, because I find it kind of cute. I find it like a cute thing for him to like in his head compliment her on. And I think also just like, I think there can be a lot of intimacy there with someone's hands, you know, because like you see them focusing on something, you see them doing intricate things. I mean, with him, it's like him doing makeup on her or whatever, is like he's using his hands for that. But like same thing with her, like he might see her doing her own makeup or whatever, and so like I think if he's looking at it, he would be noticing her doing her makeup and also her hands, you know, doing this delicate work. I think that can like, I don't know, there's something appealing about that to me, and I think that could be part of why that sticks in his mind as well. Also, I mean, I feel like when you tend to be intimate with people, like they'll be like touching your face or doing other things, like hands tend to be a big intimate thing, because it tends to be how you interact with another person, which I think is also why, like, I know people watching anime and stuff like make jokes about like, oh, hand holding is so lewd, blah blah blah. Like it tends to be a big anime joke, is like, you know, you have to blur hand holding, and and that idea, you know, funny enough joke, whatever, maybe a little overused at this point, but funny enough joke. But like that, I think that's what makes hand holding so special as well, right? Like it's your way of interacting with another person, and so like holding their hand, I feel like it's easy to really like holding someone's hand. I feel like I'm not trying to make this conversation sound fetishy or anything. Like I genuinely think that it's like a really nice, you know, intimate thing. But then also, like, if you've got a fetish, that's also awesome. It's like doubly awesome. Yeah, anyway, I just think that was a nice detail of the episode of him like also noticing that bit, you know. But yeah, then they took the photo booth photos at the end, and Marin wasn't even in them. Poor girl. I feel so bad for her. Anyway, that's my Dress Up Darling, Season 2, Episode 6 or something? I can't remember. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.